I'm going to tell you my secret on how I prepare for all of my classes in less than 5 minutes, and also how I leave feedback between each class. And I'm going to tell you right now. How's it going? I'm Erin from Erin Edutainment, and welcome to another video. If this is your first time here and you want to learn more things about VIPKID, I encourage you to click subscribe so you do not miss a thing. Okay, so I'm going to give you my secret on how I prepare for my classes in less than 5 minutes, and also how I make sure that I'm able to leave feedback in between every single class without fail. And I'm going to tell you the one word to describe all of it. Are you ready? The answer is ba-ding! Slide kick. Now, Slide Kick is from the makers of the Google Slides VIPKID Facebook group. So I want to, first of all, thank them for all of their hard work. All of their beautiful faces are on the front. Look at all of those people. And look at all of these people that contribute to it. So thank you for that so very much. Slide Kick has been a lifesaver for me, and I'm going to tell you how I use it in the classroom, and I'm going to tell you now. Okay, so what you're going to do, if you're not already a part of their group, you're going to go to the VIPKID Google Slides group. In parentheses, it says official, and you're going to follow their tutorial on how to do it. I am not going to show you how to get it on your phone, how to get it on your computer, any of those things. I want you to get that information straight from them. So if you have not done that, go ahead and do that first. You're going to look for a tutorial on how to access Slide Kick. Now, I call Slide Kick Google Slides for Dummies. I don't know if the makers would appreciate that, but I like it because it is easy. I don't do all of the extensive things that you would do sometimes with Google Slides, keeping track of students and feedback and rewards and things like that. All that I do is just have the slides ready for each class, and so I'm going to show you how I do that. So once you figure out how to access the Slide Kick app, I download it onto 2 different devices. I use the device that I use to teach, so I use my PC, my laptop, and then I also put the app on my phone. And I will tell you why that I do both of those right now. So now I'm going to show you how I prep for my classes. So I'm going to go on the Slide Kick app on my phone. The little icon looks like that right there. I have it on my desk on my front page. Is it called a front page on the phone? And I'm going to click on it, and then I'm going to access it here. At the very, very bottom, I'm going to click on Lessons. Now, if you look here on the tab, it says My Lessons, and there is nothing on there. And I'm going to show you how I get it on there as quickly as possible. So this is where I'm going to access the Slide Kick on my desktop. When I get to the website, it is going to show me this. It's going to look the same way like it looks on a computer. And this is how I prepare for my classes. Are you ready? I access my teacher portal. I'm actually going to go ahead and prepare for my classes tomorrow. I'm going to copy and paste, copy. Then I'm going to come over here. So here's the home, and you're going to go to Lessons, and I'm going to hit paste. And there is the lesson right there. And I'm going to hit a heart there. Now, I have 5 different options on what type of props what version of props that I can use on my Slide Kick app. I'm embarrassed to say I do not look through and see which one I like. I just pick the top one. So that is my trick on making sure I don't spend so much time getting it ready. So once I hit the heart and I pick which prop I'm going to do, I'm going to go back here and I'm going to go to My Lessons, and my first lesson is right there. Now, let me show you one more thing. Once I go to the lesson details, you will look here. It says feedback templates. I'm going to click on it, and they have templates for every single lesson that you can imagine. I'm going to look. Is my student a girl or a boy? It is a girl. She is a girl. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to click copy this template, and then I'm going to go to Microsoft Word, which I have popped up and ready. I'm going to click paste, and that is my feedback template for that student. And then I'm going to go to the next one. I'm going to go to this one, copy, paste. I'm going to give it a heart, pick the top prop option, and I'm going to go back and go on the feedback. Oop, I don't remember if it is a boy or a girl. It is a girl. Steven is a girl. And I'm going to copy and paste. Now I'm going to do the rest really quick. I'm going to fast forward it. And I am done preparing for my classes. Now, that's going to take care of any 2D props that I might need. So do you remember when I showed you at the beginning that my lessons were empty? When I do it on the computer, it automatically transfers over to my, what is this? My phone. So here are the 6 lessons that I will be doing tomorrow. And it is much easier to copy and paste off of a computer because click, 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 click is easy. If you do it on here, you just kind of have to press every single letter or number to get the lesson correct. So that is why I like to put it on the computer so I can copy and paste everything, and then it automatically transfers over here. And then obviously I also use it to copy and paste for feedback. So that is why I use it on the computer as well as on my phone. So I'm going to show you what my first lesson would look like. I'm going to click on the very first lesson. I'm going to access the pictures, access all the slides. If you do it and it tends to go slow, you might want to open it in a browser. So I present on this device. And so when I first started using it, I was like, what do I do? How do I keep track of, like, what do I do with all these pictures? So every single picture is in order according to the lesson. So what I do is I put my phone and I lean it up against my laptop or against something that I can see or easily access. And I briefly glance down at it and see if it's something that I would like to use. For example, here's a high frequency word. If I want to just throughout the lesson say, oh, what does this say? I can use it at any time. And if it's a picture that maybe, oh, we've already done that through the lesson, I just click through until I find something that we're on. And sometimes I don't even use it, but it's there if I need it. So that is how I click throughout the lesson. You have to be a little sneaky about it. You don't want to be looking down like this all the time. So you have to be able to make as much contact with the student as you can and just glance over at the slides to make sure that you don't miss something that you'd like to share. Another thing that I like to use with Google Slides is if I have a student that is really fast and we have several minutes at the end of class, I will use these slides to review. We might have already gone through them, but I'll go, back to the beginning and I'll just, quickly go through, what does this say? How does she feel? And just go through all these as a quick review at the end of class, especially if they tend to be a faster student. Another great way that I use SlideKick that has saved my butt on many occasions is they have a rewards tab, and you can actually use that and have as many, let's see, 7,615 items at the moment of different types of rewards. So if you Maybe you have a certain type of reward that you would like to do or you're prepared to do. If you've been with VIPKID for any amount of time, sometimes you will know that preparing something in advance does not always work. Sometimes you have to do something on the fly, and this is perfect for it. You can hit rewards and you can type in anything in the top, and more than likely you will find something that is helpful to use as rewards, even if it's just something that you know that they like, that can catch their interest throughout the lesson. And then lastly, after my class is done, I try my best to finish each class between the 25 and the 26-minute mark so that I have enough time to write feedback. Now, if you remember at the beginning, before my class, I had already copied and pasted the template for the feedbacks. And so what I'll do in between my classes, I will write the student's name. I will write something that was memorable or something that they need to work on. And then it already has all the items that we did in the class, so I don't need to do any of those. Now, might get rid of things. I definitely will add things, but it is a very helpful template of how you can write feedback. And it takes me usually no more than 2 minutes per class. So that is how I use SlideKick. I love it. Everybody should use it. If you're not using Google Slides at all, or if it's intimidating to you, I would suggest that you start with SlideKick. It is like a beginner's step. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe, and I hope that you do something that makes you happy today. Goodbye. I'm gonna tell you